Good, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fatherhood. Today, we're going to touch on Joe Mathis. That's right, no one's exempt. Even Judge Mathis is not exempt from getting divorced. That's right. Let's just jump into it. We're going to go over this article from the New York Post about Judge Mathis and his soon-to-be ex-wife. As the title reads, Judge Mathis' wife, Linda, files for divorce after 39 years of marriage, despite recent PDA-filled photo. Court is in session. Judge Mathis' wife, Linda Yvette Mathis, has filed for divorce after 39 years of marriage. Linda filed paperwork on Thursday, August 22nd, citing irreconcilable differences. She listed their date of separation as July 17th. Additionally, she's asking for spousal support and requesting that her requirement of a spousal support be waived. Weeks before separating, Greg, 64, shared a PDA-filled photo of the pair via Instagram on June 2nd. Look at that nice picture, everybody. Look at it. Live from Detroit, concert at Michigan Central. Look, I want to talk about something for a second. See, a lot of people always got to, have this idea, this misconception really, that just because someone takes a picture and they look happy does not mean everything's all hunky-dory. I'm going to be honest with you. I believe things are not all hunky-dory and happy as it's just a picture. So many people base people's happiness off of pictures. Let's think about it, everyone. We can all, let's take all your past relationships, even the current one you may be in. But let's just take all the past relationships. We've all taken pictures, all hugged up and snugged up and like, oh my God, I'm going to be with this person forever, right? All for it just not to work at the end of the day. Now, get it. I understand it's life and everything, but people need to get out of this idea thinking that everything, even marriage in particular, is forever. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's continue. You see other pictures here. Him at the birthday party, Judge Mathis, far left, obviously. His soon-to-be ex-wife, Linda, on the far right, celebrated their granddaughter's birthday days after filing listed date of separation. Look, and that's what it's all about, right? It's about doing what's best for the family. Look, people grow apart. The thing I respect about it is, I'll tell you the thing I do respect about this divorce. Oh my God, I can't believe Mr. 50-50 that you're talking about respecting divorce. Yes, two people are unhappy. They're keeping the family, first, and they stay supportive. That's what's important. People outgrow one another. 39 years. Guess what? They ain't got, I'm going to say they ain't got much time left, but, they done lived the majority of their lives. So, hey, live for yourself at least now. They had 4 kids. We'll talk about that in a second. Here's another picture. Judge Joe Mathis and Linda in Las Vegas, April 27th. That was just April 27th. Judge don't look too happy, but he always looked like that. So they were out and about on the town. She got on a nice dress and everything. Her outfit's rocking. You know what I'm saying? She on fleek. Guess who's back? Detroit celebrated the reopening of Michigan Central, a landmark event with an all-star concert of Detroiters. Linda and I had a great time watching our city shine, he captioned a collage of photos as he wrapped his arms around Linda posing at the event. On July 21st, 4 days after her filing, he shared a family photo as the now exes celebrate their granddaughter Zara's 3rd birthday. Now the article continues to go and talk about how they met. Saying they met at Eastern Michigan and dated for 4 years. Then they got married in middle of 1985. And here, look at this picture here. I can see him all in that picture there. And look at her. Both are young and vibrant. They've been together for a long time. A long time. So, and there to go. There's a recent photo. I'm thinking it's a recent photo. They have 4 grown children, as you can see. As it says, and they do. I looked it up, and their children anywhere from 39 to mid-30s. 39, and I think the youngest one is like 35 or 34. So at least he was able to be a father to them children and raise them up, and there was no custody battle. So I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't know if a lot of you guys know my profession that I currently do, but in my profession, I notice in my work area, got a lot of people that I deal with, certain residences and stuff. I've seen it more times than you can imagine. Whenever those kids are, it could be a couple that are married. When these married couple have kids and they get to be like, the kid gets to be kids 10th grade, 11th grade, hovering around 12th grade, separation and divorce. It's rarely when they're young. I see it a lot. People grow apart. People need to live for themselves. Again, I'm just happy that the children aren't involved to where it has to be some type of split custody type thing. I'm really happy for that. So I just see here, it say the estranged couples are parents of 39, 36, 35, and 34 who starred along them in their short-lived reality show, Mathis Family Matters, in 2022. All right, I don't care about that too much. So I'm going to go ahead and read this part. The star of the Hollywood Walk of Fame is certainly this is what he said. The star of Hollywood Walk of Fame is certainly my highest professional achievement. But I got to say, it was really my family that was the foundation of my success, he told E! News at the time. After coming out the streets in Detroit, Linda allowed me to work 15 hours a day, 5-6 days a week. So it's that support that allowed me to pursue the success that you see, he captioned. Linda chimed in, our love and support runs deep. That's how the Mathis family rolls. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, sure. I have a problem with this. A lot of people think, oh, you nitpick. My personal life and people that I talk to. I have a problem with him saying that after coming out the streets in Detroit, Linda allowed me to work 15 hours a day. Allowed you to work. As if you wanted to work 15 hours a day, that she was going to stop you. To me, he doesn't sound like a leader if his wife is allowing him the means to be able to work. Look, that's just me. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? See, it's this type of mentality that have men weak. See, I know they think that if you talk so highly of a woman, great. Okay, fine. But they don't understand if you're saying that your wife allows you to do something, especially when it comes to finances and taking care of the children, to be able to provide for the children. She allows you. You're basically putting yourself beneath the wife. I'm just keeping it a stat. It may not seem like that on the surface, but subconsciously that's what it means. Now, I'm not saying that he didn't have to, consult with her and they come to some type of agreement per se, but when you say somebody allowed me to do something, my wife allowed me to do this. My girlfriend allowed me to do that. It sounds to me like the woman is running the relationship. And hey, that may work for some men. That may work for some husbands, but husbands aren't supposed to be submissive. I'm not saying they gotta be a-holes, but they're not supposed to be submissive. They're gonna get tired of that in time. I don't want to get off on a tangent, but when I see this, it's like, ugh. And then, why is it that she initiated a divorce? How come the men are never initiating the divorce? Again, I don't really care at this point in time. I guess they're worrying about how bad it would look with, Judge Mathis divorced his wife. So people are going to be like, oh man, you wrong for divorce her. You should have stuck it out. That's what's likely to be said to husbands. You should have taken out. She didn't deserve that. She had your kids and she did all this type of stuff. But yet, when the wife initiates the divorce, nobody says those same things to the wife. Oh, you should have stuck with him. You guys said your vows, oh, this and that, for better or for worse. For better or for worse. Let's not talk about these freaking stupid vows and people sit up here making are under God and just be totally breaking them through sickness and health and health. Get out of here. Every time I hear a vow, I cringe because I think, oh, that's a potential lie. It's a 90% lie. I think it's a 100% lie. So it's never in sickness and health, better for worse. Divorce rate still at 50%, and guess what? People are bowing out of freaking marriages like crazy. All right, before I go off on more of my rant, hey, look, I'm happy that they're actually going into the twilight of their lives straight up, but I just had to add my little moxie in there and stuff like that. But congratulations to these two. I'm be honest with you, here's the thing. I respect them because they did something. I'm sure they agreed to it. You know what I'm saying? They agreed to do something. I'm not sure, but that's what that's what I put my chips on. They agreed to do something that most people just don't have it in them to do. Most people don't have it in them to do. They'll just be like, oh, I'm afraid of judgment or this and that, and they'll live separate lives and stuff like that and mess around. I respect the fact that, hey, look, okay, enough's enough. You go ahead and initiate divorce or what have you. I'm sure he knew the divorce was coming. I'm fairly sure. I'm not positive, but I'm fairly sure he knew the divorce was coming. Nothing's all peaches and cream. And 39 marital years on top of the other times they're together. It's a long time. But they did what they had to do, and it's time to live their lives for each other. The kids are grown, and guess what? He can do what he want to do, and she can do what she want to do. And guess what? Both of them are going to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Listen, this is a Father's Right platform. I don't advocate for divorce, but hey, in some instances, it's actually appropriate. And if it's relevant, I'm going to talk about it. So even though it's a Father's Right platform, I do, speak on marriage and divorce because I'm be honest with you, I'm not pro-marriage in the sense of the traditional way with a marriage license and allowing the government to be a third party in your marital union. That's a problem because once you have a tag team partner in the wife's corner, eventually she's going to use it. I'm a component of having a ceremony, a commitment ceremony where you get married under God. You have a ceremony, you have witnesses there, you have guests, you have the ring, you have everything there, except you don't have a marriage certificate, marriage license that's bonding you together through the state. I believe more marriages and more relationships would stay together because without the marriage license being involved, it don't matter. One or both of the parties involved aren't motivated and incentivized to leave. You take that factor away, you'll keep relationships together more times than not. Hey guys, I appreciate you checking out the video. Like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate you guys. See you on the next video. Flawless Fatherhood, where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Let's get it.